Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
I'm from Flint, F-L-I-N-T. Fight like it's no tomorrow, motherfucker.
Yeah. Thinking of myself like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help like, what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chink, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. Just to numb this pain, I'm popping Perkins by the 30s.
He's a sex worker. He's got guns and he's got semen-coated fucking VHS tapes. I would have went in a hazmat suit.
His oldest son, Quincy, is continuing to separate himself from Diddy's name and brand as he realizes it's affecting his own career in acting and music. Quincy has removed all photos of Diddy off of his page on June 4th and attempted to revamp his image by dissolving his relationship with Diddy. He's also snubbed Diddy from a Father's Day shout out, unlike his other siblings. Quincy is starting to realize that having that negative cloud over you will worsen your life. Sure, Diddy takes care of his kids and family, and he's there for them financially, but when it comes to monetary things, when they no longer exist, you find out about all the dirt that's been hiding under the sofa, and you then separate yourself. And Quincy had to find out the hard way. Like and subscribe for part 2. Diddy?
Between the music, growing up, I was around so much, between the music business and, everything. But, I was sitting back, gaining all that knowledge.
2020, but I can't sing 20, but I can't sing
Dallas. Play whatever you want to play, baby.
Just looking at my beautiful son. Boy, you's a beautiful black king.
Hello. LP.
What's the damn deal, man?
You in the motherfucking building?
I was in the motherfucking building.
Act like it then. Diddy Gate.
You in the motherfucking building?
Man, I'm in this motherfucker, man.
Building? Okay, so we in the building today. So we in the building today, right?
Yeah.
Diddy
Gate, man. Diddy Gate, man.
Look. Let me tell you about this shit that's going on in our society and our world. It's truly disturbing to me. Okay? I wasn't appreciating the jokes. Okay? They're like, no Diddy. I'm like, yo, you know what? That's really cool. It's like catchy. It's gimmicky. And everybody kept saying no Diddy. But that comes from being a 90s kid when you said no diggity, no doubt. Am I right?
No Diddy, no doubt.
Are you with me, Snow?
I'm with you.
Right. So that's where that comes from. And that's why it sounds so appeasing to the ear, to where now people have turned Diddy into the butt of their jokes. So now when people are talking and my son is talking to me, he says, oh, Dad, no Diddy. And that was his play on no homo. Okay? So we replaced no homo with no Diddy. All right? So with that being said, who the fuck is Sean Diddy Combs? Huh?
He fucked
Answer
up,
that
man.
question.
No, but what
I'm saying is give him his flowers and his accolades. He's not a rapper. Why is he being publicized in the news as a rapper when he's a fucking mogul? He worked hard for that. He did Uptown. He was with Heavy D. He made Uptown what it was. Then he was so cocky and arrogant and full of himself. They told him he should start his own label. And what'd he do? He started Bad Boy. And I don't know if you know or if you remember, but you remember when people said, I'm a bad boy. I was a part of that era. Okay?
Everybody wants to be a bad boy, man.
Everybody. This is what I'm saying. Either you wanted to be with Bad Boy, or you wanted to be with Death Row, or you wanted to be independent like No Limit, or you wanted to be Suave House. You know, we had a lot of fucking labels, Ruthless Records. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Eazy-E. You know, sorry for your demise. You know what I mean? But we had labels then. Now we don't have labels, and now we don't have gatekeepers. Diddy's contribution to music and entertainment. Don't forget that he had his own production company, his own channel. Not to mention he had Ciroc. Not to mention Bad Boy. Not to mention the mother label Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention he's okay. So with that being said, he has a lot of accolades.
Hey,
Let's speak to his people.
Look,
okay.
I'm glad you said something about Ciroc. That's hold on. Okay. Hey, I'm glad. Hold on. That's probably the mile. So he sued the sole owners of Ciroc, right? You know Diddy didn't own Ciroc. He co-owned it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the outright owner is Diego, a British-based spirits company. It's the sole owner of Ciroc Vodka. And Diddy flipped the script on him. Diddy sued him last year. Follow me. Diddy sued the sole. He even threw him under the bus. He called him racist, all type of shit. You know, Diddy had another liquor called DeLeon, right? DeLeon. And Diddy was saying they was fucking over his company, making his, they was shunning his company because, make a long story short,
because he wasn't represented.
Make a long story short,
because he wasn't representing Ciroc no more, and because he wasn't a Ciroc boy, and because he wasn't all in the videos with the Ciroc bottle, because he was no longer endorsing. Hold on, listen. Let me say what I'm saying.
That ain't what did it.
Let me say what I'm saying.
That ain't what did it though. But go ahead.
Because he's no longer representing their bottle. He's no longer representing their brand. He's representing his own thing. So they're mad because he wants to do his own thing. They didn't want to give him a bigger percentage of Ciroc because they were using him as a tap dance nigga, a Sambo ass nigga, and he took the check, did the work, and now he's done with it, and now he wants his own liquor and own label so that he can promote his own shit. It's called ownership. And what do white people not want us to do?
Hey man, it don't work that way though. You already know how it doesn't work that way. So you telling me Diddy thought he can do a $60 million deal with the Yankees? I'm just gonna put it with these white folks. Then branch off with his own thing. Look, branch off with his own thing and get 100%. Man, you got like fucked up. They own you, man. When they got you, they got you. You know what I'm saying? This time he should have did this. He should have. This is the only time I want even suggest a black man to tap dance. He should have tap danced with that situation, and he'll still be out here right now. That's what happened. He sued him, man. He won in January. They settled out.
This out. So check this out. With that being said, would you believe that this is a conspiracy?
That's what I just said. But think about
Okay,
it.
so
Think
what
about
you
it.
were
Hold on. Let me say this
so
right quick. Let me say this right quick.
no.
Let me,
Let's take this one step at a time. Let's take it
right.
slow.
Okay.
So let's take it slow. So you believe that because of the Ciroc situation and the De Leon situation, that this is a conspiracy to assassinate his character.
Yeah, he sold his soul to the devil.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, right? Oh shit.
What happened, G? You froze up. Hold on.
Yeah, my shit froze on my end. Are you good? You can see me, you
Yeah,
can
you
hear me
good. You good
fine.
now. You good now.
Mic
You
check
good
one, two,
now.
1, 2. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. So with that being said, um, I believe this is a conspiracy to assassinate his character in order to get him to do something they wanted him to do that he refused not to do.
He should
Okay.
have did it. He
And
should have did it.
this is why they're doing it. And then the masses of us believe that he should not fight the establishment, but he should tap dance for their ass and their amusement.
Yeah, he should have tap danced this time.
So coming from one black man to another black man that has different views, I'm not a tap dancer. I'm not here to entertain
I'm
you
not
or
neither.
amuse you. I am here.
I'm not neither.
I am
But
here
on
to
some
make. I
situations,
am here
you
to
gotta
make
know when to
money.
hold and when to fold 'em.
Hey, and this is what I'm saying. With the power that he has possessed, with the wealth that he has unmasked, with the dedication and time that he has put into his craft and setting industry standard for all of us that record. Okay. You cannot forget who he is and what he brought to the business. It does not excuse any illegal behaviors or any immoral behaviors. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of successful entertainment people, Harvey Weinstein or Hugh Hef, and then there's so many of these people in this swinger world. Okay, we're gonna call it like it is. It's called a lifestyle. All right. And like I say, I take these allegations and all this shit so personally because if you do a deep dive into my life and what I've been doing for the last 27 years, this too can turn into sex trafficking, can turn into date rape, can turn into all kind of different things. You know how many women are willing to speak against me? There's a lot of women that did not qualify, that when I told them they were not hired and they did not get the job, they were upset, they were bitter, they were angry, right? And they will speak out against me too. So as I watch these things go on in our community, I'm aware of what the fuck is going on in society for real, for real. And so I see it as an attack on the Black community. I see it as an attack on our leadership. They're trying to tarnish all our idols and the people that we respect. Bill Cosby was on TV for so long. He was one of the comedians that didn't cuss and use vulgarity. He was America's favorite dad. White people loved him. Yet, him being a man in Hollywood, throwing a party where everybody's doing every fucking drug you can think of that's recreational. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, there's a lot of drugs going on. It's a lot of sex going on. It's a lot of fucking homosexual shit going on. If you're not a part of that, you shouldn't be in that room. If you walked in that room, and I've done it before, you walk in a room, you say, "Oh shit, goddamn," and then you turn around and walk the fuck back out. Because when you're throwing a party, all right, you are not responsible for all the shit that goes on in the party, because you want people to come party with you, have a really good time, and talk about it amongst themselves. And the next time you throw a party, they all show back up, and you have a bigger, even bigger party, and you're going to create like boundaries that, you know, what you say, exclude people or shun people, regardless if it's at your house or a rented house or whatever the fuck, and you're in charge of the party, and some homosexual ass shit goes down. Are you responsible? I'm asking you, Snow. You throw a party and it's a back room full of dudes and they fucking and sucking dick. Is that your fault?
Is it my fault? It's
Yes,
my
it's
fault.
your
It's
party.
my fault. I'm at the party.
No. It's not your fault you're at the party. It's your party.
Oh hell no! Hell no, it ain't my fault.
And right, okay. So that's what I'm saying. So whatever goes on at a Diddy party, right? And then you
Man,
know from being in the
he
business
scared.
that listen to what I'm saying. I'm making a point with this. You know from being in the business, when you have parties, you might not be there personally. It might have been a Diddy party, but Diddy just made an appearance because he wasn't coming to party with regular ass people or people he didn't know. And then if you are invited to a Diddy party, like the people that we hear speaking out against Diddy is because they wasn't invited to the party.
Hey, let Cat. Hey, hold on. Let Cat tell it.
Motherfuckers be gay in Hollywood, you never fucking expected. They be having these big ass mansion parties, and the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party, and then it's a separate party in the little rooms. I ain't been famous that goddamn long. I'm excited in a motherfucker to be at the mansion party. You be looking in all the goddamn rooms, and you fuck around and look in the wrong room and shit. Nick, come here. Come here. Is that two niggas kissing? Is one of them niggas professor?
That's the type of shit you talking about right there. It's parties inside of a room, Hollywood, a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. So with that being said, because a lot of these people on social media are not social in real life. That's why they socialize through their phones. They can become best friends with you through their phones. They will call you on video chat through their phone. Okay? They've been following you since fucking 2014, and now they feel Messenger. All right? So now they're calling you and shit like that. And if you reject them, then it may be something because you tripped an emotion, because they felt like y'all was friends because they knew you from social media and shit. But I'm saying that to say this: our society that we living in today is a double standard. Okay? On one note, you're telling us, in order for us to be God's the world like this. This is reality. This is the world. In order to be a God in the world, we have to make X amount of dollars. And after you make those X amount of dollars, you can cheat on your wife. You can have threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes. You can have polygamy. You can marry 4 or 5 women at one time. You can have whatever it is you want because these women and ladies take responsibility for your fucking actions. Y'all open the door for shit like this. All right. Based upon their wealth, their value and shit like that. And shit. And then she gets an invite to the Diddy party. And the person that gave her the invite specifically said she, and guess what the fuck she gonna do? She's gonna do.
What's that?
She's gonna go to the party without my ass. She's looking for a reason for me not to go. She doesn't want to tell me about the Diddy party because she doesn't want me to want to go.
Hell, that ain't got nothing to do with Diddy a piece of shit, man. That's what we come around and talk about. You say he ain't a piece of shit.
Look, this is what I'm talking about. Let me tell you, you don't know him personally. You're a fan. We're from the outside looking in. We're standing on the outside looking into a man's life.
I'm an admirer. I ain't no fan. I'm an admirer.
Okay, whatever. I'm a fan. I'm a fucking Diddy fan. I admire his ambition. I love everything that he has done. And will I excuse everything that he has done? No, I won't. He has to take responsibility for the shit that he's done. And then see what the whole fucking problem is. What I'm having a problem with is because the world, society, that tells us that this can be a norm for us because we are these people. We're privileged. We're entitled. Okay? So we live different lives. I just had to explain this shit to my chick because she felt like being in and do all this different shit. And I'm like, no, you don't. When I was doing all that shit is because I was filling a void. I was introduced to a lifestyle, and once I took to it, I do what I do best. I become the best at it. They're like, yo, is this nigga a pimp or something? Why this nigga? I come through the door with a whole train of pussy. They're not there because I'm pimping them. They're there because I actually love them.
It ain't about you though, man. It ain't about you. We talking about this piece of shit ass nigga.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it is about me because he's one of my idols, and then he's a black man, and then he's a mogul, and he's in the music industry, and yeah, they take him out of the music industry and leaves a opening for someone else, and who they gonna put in his place?
Man, I'm gonna let
somebody that's gonna do what they want.
Hold on.
Somebody that's gonna do what they want to do.
Hey man, I'm gonna let Uncle Luke speak for me, man. Hold on.
These major corporations, and they make you a billionaire, and you're doing all kind of wild shit around them and all kind of wild shit with them, and they make you a billionaire. They feel like they made you. They feel like they made you. So when you go rogue and you get to the point where you go to talking that shit about suing them and acting like and talking all that wild shit about you this and you that and you suing them and they treating you some kind of way, and when you go rogue, them people coming.
And that's what happened to Diddy. Exactly.
So what are we supposed to do? So what are we supposed to do as black men? We supposed to be in fear? We supposed to be in fear of the establishment? Is that what you're telling me? To fear the establishment?
start selling their soul.
because us moving without fear is what made us free. Us moving in our authentic selves is what made us the global standard, because everybody wants to be like us and do what we do, and we are the original people. So with that being said, like I said, I love Diddy. I love his contribution to the music industry. But as a man, okay, is what I'm talking to now. Part two, as a man, right? He has every woman at his disposal. They have
Not no more.
groupies.
Not no more.
They have groupies.
Not
They
no
have
more.
that nigga.
I'm
Fuck
gonna
what you
repeat.
talking about.
Not,
He still got
we got him
groupies.
right now.
He still got bitches. I guarantee
Shit.
you, if he pull up at your motherfucking crib right now, your bitch will run out the goddamn door.
I guarantee he ain't pulling
You know
up
what I'm
nowhere because his bitch ass ain't getting out. Guarantee
Okay.
that. If he got out,
So look, I see you're a fucking hater. You know what I'm saying? And just like with the Kanye West situation, everybody was like, oh, he's losing all his money and his endorsements. He's gonna wake up broke. He should have never went against the establishment. Nigga, he stood on his truth.
I'm gonna say this.
And then they had to give
I'm
all
gonna
his
say
shit
this.
back. Oh, no. I'm
You all
gonna
the
say
way
this.
off, nigga.
They gave
That's
all
criminal.
his
That
shit back.
Kanye didn't do no criminal. That's criminal shit.
No.
This nigga, this my specialty. The feds, nigga. When they came and got him,
Look,
they already had the case, man.
Look,
he ain't going nowhere,
we
nigga.
We
He ain't
already
getting out,
discussed
man.
at the beginning of the show
He
that
ain't
it's a
getting out.
conspiracy.
Where R. Kelly at?
So that the fact that they conspired to put this man in prison, you know what I'm saying, and he ain't getting out, doesn't fuck with you?
No.
Because you bought the narrative that they put out, and you agreed that this is egregious and that this is some type of conspiracy, that they're tearing him down in the public and using they're using comedic approach while they got all of us laughing at the Diddy jokes. You know what I'm saying? It's consciously recording in our conscious so that we're not apt to what? Riot for him, to march for him, to support him in any kind of way, because we can't support that behavior. We can't support rapists. We can't support men that fucking beat women because it's not socially acceptable. They put out the perfect narrative and they keep putting out this narrative. They did it with Cosby. They did it with R. Kelly. Now they're trying to do it with Diddy. And I done heard this shit 2-3 times already, and I'm just calling them on their bullshit. Not saying that he's innocent of anything, because one thing that he is guilty of is being a rich man with money, feeling like he was entitled to shit, not having the capacity to understand the next motherfucker, so he blows the fuck up and flips out and throws shit and breaks shit. You know what I'm saying? That when a bitch get out of pocket with him because bitch, I made you. There would be no Cassidy without me. Motherfucker, your whole career you owe to me, because when they brought you to me, you wasn't shit. And now that you feel like you the shit, you want to talk fucking crazy to me like I ain't shit? Like, you want to talk bad to me? I'll fucking beat your ass. And that's what he did. Many of us have had that conversation with a lot less women, or lesser of a woman. I know I have. And can motherfuckers escape an LP? Yes, it could be a whole fucking documentary. The bitch that shot me in the fucking head can get on that documentary from prison and tell her whole fucking story, and it's gonna go. The money she make goes towards her commissary. So yes, she wants to do the show, and she's gonna tell you all the fucked up shit. The woman wouldn't sleep in the bed with me, but she would sleep on my floor. And if you came in my room and seen her sleeping on my floor, you would think I made her sleep on the floor. And if she didn't tell you why she was sleeping on the floor, you would think she was sleeping on the floor because I made her sleep on the floor. Because I'm such a bad guy. I'm so sex driven. And yes, I make this shit about me, because these are things that, and character. This dude has embodied all of that shit. He is not who the fuck he was 10 years ago. Have you looked at this man? Have you listened to this man? He's calling everybody gods. God, 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 you're a God. He's picking this person up. He's bigging this person up. Him and Rick Ross, they got their own little spit shine shit going. You know what I'm saying? This man is enjoying his life and his moment because he created all of this for him. Now he's seeing what everybody else has to go through when we create bad karma and put bad energy in the world. Now those demons are coming back to haunt his ass. Every time he blew up at a motherfucker and flipped the fuck out and they didn't contest that shit, it's because they were saving it for this moment. Every bitch that he felt entitled to, oh no, I just came to chill. No, bitch, you came to fuck. I want to fuck. I want my dick sucked. You ain't gonna suck my dick? Well, I am here. Oh, okay, well, suck this motherfucker then. You know what I'm saying? I know because I live the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But when you take that out of context, when she say, I just went to chill with him, I had no intentions on sucking his dick. But you sucked his dick though. Well, he kind of put it out there. He pulled it out. He was like, is you gonna suck this dick or what? Oh, so he forced you to suck his dick. Because the average motherfucker can't get head from his wife, let alone get head from a random bitch. So they don't understand this shit. But when you have superstar Kundalini and all these women are attracted to you because you're the alpha male in the room, you have the most money, you have the securest future, you look good, you know what I'm saying? You tatted up with muscles, whatever the fuck her complex is. Because every type of nigga has a type of groupie. Groupie are women that adore you and willing to do whatever the fuck just to share that moment with you at that time. But the crime comes into when you're transporting these bitches that you're having sex with beyond state lines. That's sex trafficking. What used to be called groupies. Oh, so we got groupies that meet us in this state, then they travel with us through this part of the tour, and then after we get off the tour, then everybody goes back to their normal lives. But as long as we're on tour, we're picking up these groupies in these different states because they're waiting on us to get there. So this is why we're moving around like this with these motherfucking women, and we're fucking them. We fucking the whole time we're on the tour bus. We're fucking the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's sex trafficking because I'm having sex in traffic. Fuck you if you can't live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it because you fucking missionary positions and shit all the time, and she's fucking looking at her watch, waiting on you to get off of her and shit. You know, that same bitch that's tired of fucking you, when she get with one of us, she's licking ass, sucking balls, fucking other bitches, and doing shit that she would not do with you. So that's why we become better than the average motherfuckers, because women get ballsy and they feel like they can be their authentic hoes with us. They can be in their authentic self and be hoish and whorish and do all this freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? And somebody appreciate it versus their husbands being, you know, fucked up and about it. But back to Diddy though. So Diddy's demons have came back to haunt him. All those people he mistreated, all those people that he felt entitled to, all that pussy that when he realized he couldn't have it and he threw a bitch fit, all that shit's coming back to haunt his ass. But what is he guilty of? Is he guilty of the crimes that he charged with, or is he guilty of being an entitled, angry, unsatisfied, rich asshole?
Diddy a piece
that
of
can have
shit.
any fucking woman he wants.
Diddy, listen, he a piece of shit. He killed
He
Big.
can have any fucking woman he wants.
Man, can I get something in? Can I get it in or what, man? I done let you talk 10 minutes straight. You a piece of shit,
but you
man.
let me talk 10 minutes straight.
He a piece of shit. He killed Big. He killed Pop. He killed Kim Porter. You want me to start? Andy put Sean Poe in jail, nigga. He did a whole bunch of shit. Smacked J Lo up. He did a bunch of shit. That nigga a piece of shit.
And what
You
nigga,
see what he did?
what
You see
nigga?
what he did to Chess?
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then all the motherfucking
Why you
people
saying
that
that,
we
man?
represent are pieces of
It's a
shit
black man?
because they do the
You
same
for
shit.
both
It's
of us.
motherfuckers out here
No,
that
that's
done killed people. They're murderers. There's motherfuckers out here that sell drugs. Drug dealers are the scum of the earth. You know that. You felt some kind of way because they were treating you like the scum of the earth. You know what I'm saying? But these are all due to stereotypes. And then you don't know this man personally. So I mean, and I don't know him personally either. So we're talking from a fan's point of view from shit that we've been seeing reported through other news networks. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we should pray for Diddy. Pray that his demons, you know what I'm saying, are banished from his body. You know what I mean? As I watched his new footage of him recently, I'm like, yo, dude is spirited. He's full of God. This nigga, he's walking in his authentic self. He is happy now because he doesn't have to live up to the facade of being P. Diddy, Puffy Combs, fucking Puffy, or any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now he can walk in his authentic self and be
You a
the
down
man that he
lie.
wants to be.
You a down lie. He in lockup going through withdrawals right now. Right now, he was in that motherfucker shaking like Don Knotts. Nigga, because he need a blow. He need to pick him up. You a damn lie, man.
He
Why you
going
want
through
to tell the
withdrawals over
people?
what?
You want to tell the people the sunshine, huh?
He's
Tell them the pain.
going over. I'm saying, what is he going through withdrawals over?
Over them all them damn drugs and shit, man. That nigga was strung out on drugs, man. You know that. He was strung out,
He
and
is
he
the
was strung
best
out on
looking
the
strung out.
lifestyle.
Look,
And he was strung out on the lifestyle. He was strung out on the lifestyle too.
He's the best. He's the best looking drug addict I've ever seen in my life. If that's the case, and I'm not going to debate that because I know for a fact when you have enough money to do drugs forever, you continue to do drugs on a different level than people that have to pay for like a nigga that buy a 20 every day. He gonna do a lot.
That's a dope
you know what I'm
thing.
saying? But the nigga that hold the dope, you know what I'm saying? Or got the money to buy the ounce and shit. He's gonna be doing like a whole fucking $10 fucking lines and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he has it to do. Is it destructive? Yes. It's very destructive. And it's enabling when you have money to do it on a level that is potentially harmful to your health. But Diddy hasn't exemplified that. He doesn't look crackish.
Hey.
He doesn't look like he's anything.
What kind of word is that? Crackish. This nigga making a word, but crackish. What type of shit
Hey,
is
you don't want to play Scrabble with look. You don't want to play Scrabble with me, dude.
Hey man, hold on, man. Let's let Sean Poe tell this what type of nigga Diddy is, man.
But there's really no deal that the U.S. Attorney's Office can offer, and it's certainly not one that Diddy will accept. It would involve decades in federal prison. We're talking about mandatory minimum sentences of 10 years for both the drug charges and the sex trafficking. So we know that Diddy has fought charges before. There were state charges, there were gun-related, the nightclub shooting with J-Lo, but he's going to dig in his heels, and this case is going to trial. So if you're prosecutors, you really want to make sure that your evidence is bulletproof before you go down that route.
Sir, I had nothing to do with Sean Combs' personal life, no interaction. That level, everything was strictly on a professional level. Let us not lose sight of what the cold hard facts are. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave and who I moved on. I don't distort it as if he and I were bombali. This is someone that destroyed my life. I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison.
I'm a prophet.
His wounds. When you hear, the victim saying that it was Diddy that shot her, that is what is the most remarkable. Oh, you didn't see that?
I saw it.
Okay. And that was triggered by a lawsuit from a producer that produced on the Love album, who is making accusations, and in those accusations he says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting. And that is what stands out to me the most, because I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. But it certainly reopens the wounds that I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy. But my political enemies and, detractors.
Let me say this right quick before I elaborate on what he was talking about. Man, don't that motherfucker sound like Mandela? He used to have a deep Brooklyn accent when he was rapping. Now that motherfucker sound like Mandela, man. You see that shit?
So,
motherfucker.
So I'm gonna tell you what my take from the video was.
What's that?
Diddy took somebody that wasn't who we thought they were, made them into a rapper, because if he could give him Biggie's rhymes and he can rap Biggie's rhymes, he would sound just like Biggie. So he put this man in a position that he was not built for. So he played the game. He played the role of a gangster, right? Just to get a check. Okay. And then when the shit hit the fan, because he was so caught up in his role of being Shine, that he thought that, I guess, Diddy wasn't supposed to pull out the stops for himself, because they all had separate attorneys and trials. J-Lo got off, Diddy got off, Shine did not. Why? Because Shine was not who the fuck Shine was pretending to be. God cannot bless you unless you walking in your authentic self. And so with that being said, Shine went to prison. Right?
Nah,
and then he comes out.
But that ain't why though. Diddy told him. Diddy set him up, man.
No.
Diddy set him up, man.
Let me get back to what your initial statement was.
Diddy set
what
that
I'm
nigga
saying
up, man.
What I'm saying is, okay, so he was set up to be the fall guy. Diddy had a lot of important shit going on at the time. If he would have went to jail for that shit, we wouldn't have got the Rock Boys, Ciroc. We wouldn't have got Bad Boy Television, none of the shit that he's currently involved in. That was a long ass time ago. Shine is free now. He's been free for about, 7 years? So with that being said, we talking about some shit that went on like 25 years ago? Right. That's what I'm saying. You cannot judge a man by the content of it. You can't judge a man by the content of the character in which he possessed 20, 30 years ago. So everything that's coming back to haunt him now that he's walking in his God self, because when God chooses you and you recognize him, then all the fucking shit you did in the dark comes to light, because the enemy is trying to kill and destroy your image, your cash flow, your family, your legacy. That's what the enemy wants to do. The enemy is after him now. We all see it. Does he deserve that? Do any of us deserve our demons to come back on us? Think about it. Deal with that. Cook for a second. Think about all your demons. Think about everything that you do, but we don't know that you do. Think about all the times that you done been with a chick that wasn't ready to fuck. She didn't want to fuck. But because of your anticipation or your expectations, you coerced her into fucking. She didn't really want to fuck though. Even if she did fucking, it was good. You know what I'm saying? When she tells the story, she didn't want to fuck.
Man.
So with that being said, any one of you in TV land, this can happen to you. Get a check, get some fucking money, you know what I'm saying? And let the other people look at your success and think to themselves, he doesn't deserve that. It came too easy. And they don't know what the fuck we go through to become who we are. Uncle.
Hey, I'm gonna get you. Hey, look, I'm gonna get you 2 pom-poms, right? Look, listen, man. I'm gonna get you 2 pom-poms, right? I'm gonna get you some cheerleader pom-poms, and one I'm gonna have put your R. Kelly on one of your pom-poms, and the other pom-pom I'm gonna put a picture of P. Diddy for you.
And then I'm gonna have on a Donald Trump t-shirt.
And a Donald Trump, yup, and you're gonna have a Donald Trump t-shirt on.
And on the back is gonna say my white daddy.
And then guess what? Then what you gonna be though? If you did all that, guess what you gonna be?
What am I be?
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
I owed you that one, man. I owed you that one. Hey, but look, check this out though. You want to hear a song? You want to hear Christian diss song?
Yeah.
Oh no, this the diss song. This the 50 Cent and he said this shit is the 50 Cent and damn who else? Some of them motherfuckers. Whoever talking about his daddy. Hold on.
Suck my dick.
Let's go. Yeah. Suck my dick. What? You talking down the family name, man. You wildin'. What? I dare one of you niggas scream out no Diddy.
Fuck that nigga.
Bro, glow with me. Baddies, they ready to go with me. I just nod and they know to go get her. Might see me with some pretty hoes with me, but ain't no hoe with me. I just lay back in that Virgil Maybach. That shit like 450. Police raid the crib like they think we sellin' crack. But we out here sellin' tracks. Multi-million-dollar plaques. Rather put this shit on wax. All that gossip shit is whack. When all they had was 50 Cent. Who put this city on the map?
Yeah, don't tell me about that Kendrick shit, nigga. That ain't gangster. This gangster.
Stop lying. Pops been hated on by many men, and nigga, that's fine. They gon' try to stop these Eminems, and they gon' die trying. Pull up to the south side. We locked in, we got ties. Don't give a fuck about no blogs, cause we really outside.
Hey, yo, CC, what the fuck these niggas talking about? Niggas say it's war time, then it's war, nigga. What we doing? Niggas playing with niggas' names and all that. Fuck that.
Broke nigga, I don't know who even birthed these whole niggas. All that whooping on the net, well now it's time to show niggas. Steady talking on the fam and we don't even know niggas. But go ahead, play one call away. We ain't sparing no
that
nigga.
Shit dead.
Count bandos in my Gucci sandals. These niggas is sick. Probably hating cause we rich. He must think we fucked this bitch. Knock them walls down like when them Fetty boys ran in both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door, cause that's the one they missed. How y'all talking like a nigga time up? Throwing shade, get your shines up. Asking where my pops at, he on a G6 getting the line up. All you pussy ass niggas line up. Let's multiply the lies up. We running shit, this bad boy, make a bad bitch one sign up.
Yeah, they can.
You don't even want me to say nothing, right?
What you think, LPs?
From a father's point of view, I'm okay. The overall flow, the passion behind his words and shit, were kind of lackluster, and the beat, if Stevie J made that beat, was whack. I mean, kind of, sort of regular. And Stevie J may have recorded the track, but I think one of his friends might have made the beat. I don't know. Either way it go, I was anticipating a gospel diss song, like you said, but I realized that it was just a verse about his dad that didn't have cuss words. And then as far as him being an artist, I don't really see him having a career outside of being Diddy's son. And then let's go back to the disrespectful little motherfucker, the light-skinned nigga, trying to separate himself from his dad. I think that's disrespectful to the family. I think it's disrespectful to his dad. I think that's a pussy-ass move. I don't respect it. Just like I didn't respect the 6ix9ine situation. But I see that the way that I look at things, the way that I see things, the way that I access things isn't the way normal niggas see it. So with that being said, you know, I feel strongly about his son abandoning him or trying to distance himself from him. And then his younger son, King Combs, like I said, I mean, it was cool. It wasn't what I expected. You misleaded me. You know what I'm saying? But then I listened to it. I got the track. I heard what he was saying. And, you know, as a father, you have to support when your kids are being productive. So with that being said, that's how I see that. I don't really see that as like a diss track or like something amazing or amazing body of work or anything like that. And I would expect better from Diddy's son, but then I have a son too. So I know better.
It definitely ain't amazing.
Yeah.
But it was a diss track though. Shit, what you expect? What you expect from a suburb spoiled ass kid, man? What the hell? He ain't from the struggle.
Look, hold on. Check this out.
Hold
on. No. Let me address that. Just because he doesn't come from the same impoverished environment that we come from, just because he didn't have to prove himself as being this alpha male and a gorilla in a zoo full of fucking gorillas, okay? So, like I told somebody the other day, one of my friends called himself breaking up with me. He says, man, I used to love the old LP. That was my ace. That was my dude. He was like, you used to, I seen you put da-da-da in the tire. I done seen you take bags and take pounds up north and boo, boo, boo. And he was glorifying my illegal activities. And I told him, I said, I'm not that anymore. That's not who I am. Because God has come into my life and I know him now. I know what it is that I'm supposed to do and what my purpose is to the world. And that's what I'm fulfilling. That's what I'm walking in right now. I have a brand new motherfucking house and I didn't have to sell no drugs to get it. I went to the car lot the other day to go pick me up a Mercedes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was not due to me selling drugs. This is all due to God and his grace and his glory and everything else.
Listen,
you know what I'm
LP,
saying?
You already know. Remember we had John Connor on here, and they was clowning him because he went to a private school, maybe with the powers and all that other shit, and then he said he come from the same street as the David family. Remember that? But he dope as fuck, ain't he?
But all I'm saying is, and I'm not really.
I was saying,
I really don't have an issue. I'm not really having an issue with what you said, more than addressing what needs to be addressed in lieu of that. And the thing is that I've been hearing a lot of shit talking about billionaires, millionaires, people that got money. You know, they got money. So why don't you take their money instead of taking our money? You know what I'm saying? We're in an election. The Democrats is talking about giving more motherfucking funds and all this shit to the public and shit. You know what I'm saying? But those public funds and those funds comes with expectation. Just like how they gave us Section 8 and they gave us that in the midst of the feminist movement. Well, when they gave the women Section 8, they gave them the power of ownership. When these women got the power of ownership, they said the stipulation is we will allow you and your daughters and your sons to live in this home as long as ain't no man in this home. Because once a man walks through the door, he has to be all of this. He has to take care of all of this. So when you're on Section 8, they allow you to get shit that you ain't supposed to get because they know that a man coming into the situation ain't gonna be able to afford that because they're doing so much to keep us the fuck down. And why am I so passionate about the Diddy situation? Because he's a black man in America. One of the hardest places for a black man to become successful due to the mental destruction that they have done to my race of people. And as I listen to the shit that's going on with Diddy and Cosby and R. Kelly, I'm like, yo, there's a narrative to this. The reason why they're getting charged with sex trafficking crimes and we're getting all this motherfucking media on them about the young girls that they done slept with because they're trying to get us to distance ourselves from them. Because those people have millions of fucking fans, millions of fans that will show up and show out. How do we know that they will show up and show out? Because they sell out concerts. So how do we detach him from his fans? Call him a fucking pedophile. Make him out to be a rapist. Make him out to be a mean guy. Make him out to be a rich, arrogant asshole. But let me tell you, rich, arrogant assholes are who we idolize and worship. Now we want to punish them. We want to punish them after the death of Hugh Hef. Remember that. All this shit started after the death of Hugh Hef. Because before, when Hugh Hef was living, nobody was going to jail for fucking date rape, putting drugs in a bitch ass, fucking boys. Like, we got a whole Catholic Church, Vatican, and everything that has been dealing with these issues for years.
Hey man, you put drugs in bitches' asses?
I put coke in bitches' asses and then sucked their forehead through their pussy. And I said that right, because most times it's more than one. And if I see a pussy that I don't want to suck, my girlfriend will do it.
Jesus, don't ask me how you fucking want, bro. You think you fucking... You need to fucking quit, stupid fuck!
You see what I'm talking about? It's the mentality of entitlement. It's the mentality that's supposed to come with you getting money and being successful.
We're coming up on the hour. What's your closing remarks, man? We can get out of here.
My closing remarks are to all the fabulous men in the world, all the beautiful black Adonis kings, gods in the world. Be careful of what you do and who you do it with. Be careful of what you say and how you conduct yourself. Do not let your anger and your temper dictate your character so that people are, he's angry, he's violent, this is what he does. Because we have I don't even know what to call it. Like, what is this movement going on in this country? At first, it was the Mr. Me Too movement. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't even know what this is. This is like black men assassination, because these women out here have assumed our identities and becoming masculine. And then men are supposed to be like these bitch niggas that's just supposed to do what the fuck the establishment says or what the fuck they women live for pussy. Like we didn't build the world. Like we didn't make the rules. Like we're just here for pussy. Like pussy runs the world, and it doesn't. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? This is a conspiracy. They are conspiring against Mr. Combs, in my opinion, as they did with R. Kelly and Mr. Cosby and several other black people that I cannot name right now. So what I'm saying is, this is our time to rise up as a people and say, hey, look, we had enough. You can't keep running the same fucking narrative past us and think we're not going to say the first, the second, the third, the same fucking narrative at the same time. And like I said, any of you motherfuckers that want to throw rocks, think about all the shit you done, the women you fucked, how you fucked them, your girlfriend's cousin, a threesome that you had, the drugs you gave a bitch, the drinks you gave a bitch. She said, I don't want to drink. You like, bitch, you don't drink with me. So you forcing bitches to drink with you now? Oh, she done popped up at your room at motherfucking 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all doing motherfucking coke and shit, smoking weed and shit. Then you want some motherfucking pussy. She knew you wanted some motherfucking pussy. That's why she called you at 3 o'clock in the morning. And that's why she came the fuck over there. And now that you want some pussy, the bitch want to be strange with you. So yes, you got to flex your alpha. And after you flex your alpha, because you know women try to test us all the time. So they always testing, seeing what boundaries they can push. And after you assert your boundaries and what you will and will not put up with, and maybe something makes you upset and you get mad, know that shit is going to come back to fucking haunt you. And if you ever make enough money for a motherfucker to ever give a fuck about, that's what they coming for. So be mindful of what you say and how you treat people at all stages of your life. Because when you get into our age, 40 plus club, that shit may come back to haunt you. And you don't want to defend who you used to be 20 years ago because you're guilty. And that guilt is what they try you on. And that guilt is what the public sees when they see you. Okay, sure, you become a better man now. That's fine. But who you was 20 years ago? I'm not who the fuck I was 10 months ago. So with that being said, we can all grow and evolve. And if you know somebody that hasn't grown and evolved in the last 20 years and shit, then you probably shouldn't know them. But that's my closing statements. Those are my closing remarks. And I'm telling all of you out there in the world that watches this podcast that you have to learn to walk in your authentic self. That means being honest, saying how you really feel. Everybody wants to keep it real when they want to tell you some bad shit, though. Keep it real with me when you want to tell me the goodness that's going on in your life. Keep it real with me when you're telling me, when you're giving me advice. That's all I'm saying. And I dropped the gavel on this one. Not guilty. Because he's a black man. For real. Yo, and with that being said.
Yeah, he might change 20 years from now. He got to get caught first. He just got caught. He ain't changed overnight.
No.
Anyway.
See, you have to look at his videos and everything that he's about. You know what I'm saying? Because the new light that he's carrying right now is the reason why this dark cloud has shown up. I know I'm a living testimony of all this going on. It goes on in my life on a lower level. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have Diddy money. And if I had Diddy money, then I would probably be the guy y'all talking about. So with that being said, what's your closing remarks, huh?
You already know I'm going to say. That motherfucker, they need to stop selling their soul to the devil. The powers that be. When you become a billionaire, I was gonna say this: Jay-Z next. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, Motherfuckers need to stop falling for the banana and tailpipe smoking mirrors bullshit. These white people playing chess, they ain't playing checkers, man. That's what I gotta say.
With
What
that
you
being
smoking
said,
on? You smoking on that bullshit? That weed in
man,
Texas is
you know,
that's
no,
lawnmower
no,
weed.
no. Look, Texas has very much so upgraded since then, and
Man,
we done
Texas
turned
got
exotic weed.
Mexican weed.
We done turned exotic weed into regular weed. So it's the reason why I don't fuck around
Michigan.
outside no more.
Michigan got the best weed. God damn it.
Hey, I'm not gonna argue that point. You know what I'm saying? Because when I started coming down south, I was coming down south on the basis of the shit being cheaper. Now
Yeah.
the shit done got fucked up. They done fucked the game up. Grams is like $5 now.
Damn. That's just nah, that's the same shit. It's a three for 20 or some shit. It's all the same. But we'll give you $30 for weed for $20. Hey, but the game different down here. Dispensaries shutting everybody down, man. But
But this is the
anyway,
thing. It's all about making the money and risk versus reward. So to all you niggas out there that's thinking about getting in the drug game and the drug business, know that it takes a certain type of nigga, and you might not be that guy. So with that being
those
said, there's
others,
other ways to make money in the world now that we're global. So the risk versus reward and being in that line of business isn't worth it anymore. That's nothing but gas money. Okay. And then the game is not like you thought it was or supposed to be. Niggas is not fucking loyal. Niggas do not have your back. And if you tell a nigga you about to give him football numbers, if he don't give you up, because we are not good to each other anymore. You know what I'm saying? We didn't
yeah,
establish that relationship, so you feel comfortable with snitching on me.
ain't no honor amongst thieves no more. That's what you're trying to say. We out this bitch, man. We ain't
What?
giving no more free game, man. Peace.
Yeah, we're done with that. What?
Hold up. Hold up. Arlene Tuckerfield, I don't care how much money you have. It don't matter if you do that to kids and his he talking about Diddy. He said he don't care if you do that to kids and his mama should be ashamed, arrested along with Diddy for,
Uh,
for
hey, look,
signing him
tell that
over
emotion. Hold on.
and
Look,
Usher
I don't even want.
parents.
Okay, so I see that they got your ass on the emotional roller coaster as well. You're like, I bet you're a Democrat. I know for a fact that a person that make a statement like that is a fucking Democrat. Okay, your shit sounded really fucking emotional, and you sounded like you were coming from a bitch place. Excuse my bluntness, you know what I'm saying, or the fact that I must be 100 with you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But he's not charged with fucking with kids. He's not a pedophile. The
She said she
charges
ain't.
came from
Hey,
traffic.
she said she ain't no. She said she a Republican motherfucker.
Oh, she's a Republican?
She said she wasn't a Democrat
A
unless she's an
thousand problems.
independent.
Hey, whatever, man. But all I'm saying is he was not charged with fucking with kids. They ran that to be the narrative so that he can lose the support of his core following. You know what I'm saying? When you have over a million fans, when you can sell a million records, when you can sell
Fuck yeah.
10 million records, you have 10 million motherfucking people that will show up for your motherfucking ass. And they got to give those 10 million people a reason not to show up for your ass. And how do you do that? You call a nigga a pedophile.
Hey, explain. Okay, if he ain't a pedophile, explain Justin Bieber and Usher. Explain them to. Explain them to me. Come on.
Hey, look. Well, check this out. I wasn't there when whatever happened with Justin Bieber or Usher, and so I haven't heard anything about that, and I haven't seen them speak out about that or read a book. So, with that being said, I have no knowledge, and I will not speak on anything that I am not knowledgeable about. So, we're gonna end the show on this note right here. Free R. Kelly.
You asshole. You asshole. Let me hear them one more time.
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy. You dummy.
I'm from Flint. F-L-I-N-T. Fight like it's no tomorrow, motherfucker.
Yeah. Thinking to myself like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help like, what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chink, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. Just to numb this pain, I'm popping Perkins by the 30s.
Ray, you gone crazy. You are now tapped in with the most realest